Previously on Battle Brawl's Reviews.
With Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
He's being re-released.
Hitchin!
Actually a little under the weather.
For Odin! For Asgard! That did nothing! Yep, that all happened. Anyway, back to the review.
Honest to God, tell me this does not look badass. What's up YouTube, Battle Brawl here, still a little under the weather, with a brand new review, this time of my very own custom Ghost Rider bike and accessories. That's right, I built my very own custom equipment for the legendary rider. Now, one thing that I really hated about this figure was that he didn't come with his bike. There wasn't even a version that was released with a cheap figure and you got his bike, which was a big disappointment. But I took it upon myself to create my very own custom bike for him. And I decided along the way to make some more weapons for him. And I gotta say, I had a lot of fun making it. So we'll start with the weapons and we'll get on to the big one. So let's start with the littlest weapon. This little machete thing. I took a little Lego machete and added some Lego flames to it. I thought the blue flame on the end was pretty cool. Painted it with a black Sharpie and then used some black paint as a bit of some breakthrough. Ended up looking really good. He can hold it in his hand, so I'll just put that in there. And I think it looks really cool. It goes on the whole concept that Ghost Rider can really hellify anything he touches, which makes sense. So he got a little cool machete. He really didn't use this in any comic, at least I think he didn't. But I just thought it was kind of fun and something I really wanted him to have. The other thing I made for him is a little custom, if I can get it in his hand, this custom gun. This is based off of the shotgun he had in the Ghost Rider movie. Not Spirit of Vengeance, the first one. And I can say it turned out really good. What I did was I took a Lego handgun, or a Lego shotgun, and then I took some long Lego pieces and taped them together here and then painted it all black. Looks very clean. He can hold it, and because of his articulation, I can get him holding it two-handish. It takes a little while. But yeah, it turned out really good. Now, the one accessory that he needed to have, and even I brought this up with my review of him, is this. I gave him a chain. Now, this is a real metal chain. Pretty strong, as you can see right there. At the end, I have a little Lego machete that I drilled a hole with it with my Dremel, then used a washer to connect the two, which kind of uses the end that this one had, as you can see. And again, this was actually a little inspired by the movie. Now, he can hold it. It is a little difficult for him to do it, and I don't know why my computer is making that noise. But he can hold it. It's a little finicky, though. Go. He's holding it. So yeah, he can hold it both hands, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, I can actually get it to that it will stay around his body-ish. Yeah. Slung. I'm not sure what to call this, really, but I can do it. It takes a little bit of finicking and a little bit of work, but it is still doable, and it ends up looking fairly nice. I'll try again. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it is doable. The chain, I'm not sure what type of chain it is in terms of, like, the size of it, but it is a fairly nice chain. It is real metal, and I really did end up liking the look of it. I suppose the only thing is that this doesn't look metallic, but it still ends up looking fairly nice. Now, the big thing, the bike. This bike was a bit of a challenge. This was a Harley Davidson replica, I believe. I'm not sure what type of bike it was. You can see it says Harley Davidson right there. What I used for the effects here is I used a little Lego piece here, then which looked actually pretty decent for the head. The eyes right here are Lego flames with two Lego this was a Lego claw here that I cut and sharpened for the handles. You can see he has the speedometer and things right here. A lot of glue went into this, as you can see. These are just some orange cardboard I had. My original idea was to make this red with a yellow inside, but it really didn't end up working. Very bulky. It still rolls fairly well, as you can see right here. The flames really do end up looking great. This time we tried to recreate the trail of it. I didn't want to make it so that this couldn't roll. I also tried trying to make so that this covers up this front end with a flame, but that also didn't end up working and looked pretty bad. It does have a kickstand. Now, he can, of course, ride the bike because he's Ghost Rider. So, it takes a little bit of doing and a little bit of finicking, but he can ride it. So, let's see if I can do this live on camera. It looks a little small for him, but I still think it looks pretty well. And this isn't the best pose I can get him riding on. I can get a couple really good poses. But yeah, he can ride the bike. Now, the things here, I wish he was supposed to have handlebars glued here, but then it just became that he would have had to grab it like this. And it also didn't look very well. So, all in all, I think this custom bike came out great. It could have been a lot better, but I still really enjoyed what I made. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to build, a lot of fun to make, and it ended up looking great. Can I recommend building one? Definitely, but you gotta know what you're doing and have a mindset. You gotta figure out what you want in your bike and how you want it to look. I recommend finding a Harley Davidson replica motorcycle, and from there, getting some Lego pieces for flames or just some plastic, start cutting it up, and there you go. For a chain, I just recommend going to a local hobby shop, maybe even Walmart, getting just a chain that to you looks about the right size, a washer, and something for the end, really your pick. And yeah, that's what I recommend doing. So if you want your very own custom Ghost Rider bike and chain, that's what you do. And I can really recommend getting one because this just makes the figure more complete. That's one thing I wish the figure had, was either a metal chain or some way to get a bike for him. But yeah, this just ended up being a really fun project, and I can recommend this enough to try and make your own. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know what you guys think of my custom bike and weapons. If you liked it, please let me know. And I will see you guys with some more video reviews. Till then, adios.